What is up? Welcome to Dave's Topics and Game. Something new I'm starting. Figured I'd give it a shot. Let's see. Hold on one second. I got my phone working with the chat now, I believe. I needed an update on YouTube. Let's see. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Alright. What's up, Mario Pokemon Nerd? What did you think of the Nintendo Direct? I still have not seen the Direct, but I heard about it. Sounds like it was pretty good. I didn't get a chance to watch it today. I just had a lot of running around to do. It sounded like it's pretty good. I think the DLC of this will be pretty good. Question is, Pokemon Nerd, what did you think about Direct? Were you satisfied? I heard they showed South Park. That's pretty crazy. They're getting a lot of third party. More than I thought they would.
William, you have to find the transmitter and shut it down, or the
That's a good thing because they do need third party, but it seems like the Switch is doing good without third party, to be honest.
We've made a mistake. On the floor plan, section F just looks like a little laundry room. We looked for it when we first searched the U-boat after you captured it, but we didn't see the entrance door.
My bad.
And with all the things we were worrying about back then, I suppose we didn't bother looking too closely. But now I've re-examined the floor plan and there's a reference to a completely different document. The engineering map of section F. I'll report back as soon as I find it.
This is such a badass game. Gotta love Wolfenstein. I've been thinking about this damn game all day. I wanted to play it. But yeah, I heard the Direct was really good. I did not get a chance to see it. But it sounds like Nintendo is headed in the right direction. I'm happy with what they're doing with the Switch, and I just hope they, yeah, I mean, I think they will keep doing it. I mean, wow, they're so fucking cool. Look how they just disintegrate. I like the game's little comedy that it has in here. It's very brutal, too. Oh, maybe my card up a little bit. A little bit more. I like the studio in this game.
William, I found the engineering map. Ballast tank, nuclear warhead stockpile. Oh my god. Section F stretches along the entire hull of the U-boat, and we're on the biggest U-boat.
What is up, Resurrection? Do I have a retainer? No, my teeth have been bothering me, man. And I have stuff in my mouth. I'm just swishing around. Nighttime, they bother me really bad. And it's just fucking awful, man. Just terrible. It went above my expectations. Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. I mean, you have to, give it to Nintendo. They are doing good. A lot of people doubted them for this year. I doubted them a little bit because they did such a great job the first year when they came out. You don't see many companies do something like that. like on their first year. Like you got fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't give a fuck if people say, oh, it's on the Wii U. Who cares? That was a game at launch. That's fucking awesome. Nintendo can do what the fuck they want with their games. They own that game. You know, it's not going on other platforms other than Nintendo shit, you know? Um, that's where Zelda Breath of the Wild was. And then you have Mario Odyssey, which was solely on the Switch. You had ARMS, you had Splatoon 2. I mean, you had a bunch of fucking shit. You had Mario Kart Deluxe. I mean, it's just, I don't care if you like the games or not. It's like, same thing as somebody might not like Xbox's games. You know what I'm saying? They may not like Halo. They may not like Gears of War. But if they've had all them games in 1 year, I mean, you have to still give them credit where credit's due. Like me, on the other hand, I like everything, so it don't matter to me. It's a fucking win-win for Dave. Um, you know, I'm not a person that's gonna take a side of something and just be like, oh, well, I just don't like that because it's on that console. Well, Dave don't roll that way. Dave likes all games. I mean, I like shooters. I like this. I'll tell you one thing. I'm a little bit burnt out of platformers, but I still play them. Like I like Knack. I was one of the weirdos that liked Knack. Like a lot of people didn't like Knack, and I liked Knack. I thought Knack was a good game. I didn't get to play Knack 2, but I was one that was you know, shit. I can't. Fuck. I'm trying to get up here. I was one that like was sticking up for Knack, and I was one that stuck up for the Order. You know. Oh shit. Here is right to go. I stuck up for the Order. I was one that liked the Order. 1886. Everybody said, "Oh, it's just a movie game. It's just like you're watching a fucking movie." Well, newsflash, people, Dave likes movies. So I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I can't get up this way. Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, I think that you have to give anybody credit where credit is due, and you have to give it to Nintendo. And I think they're gonna pull off. I don't think this year's gonna be as good as the first year. I don't. I think it'll be good, but I don't think it's gonna have as like many AAA games. It's not gonna have the AAA like we've seen this year, like this past year. I mean, 2017. I do think you're gonna see a lot of games like yeah, you might see third-party exclusives. But I'm just saying, I just don't see it having like the year it had this year. I think the third year will be really good. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This first year was such a good year, it's hard to top that shit. The Endo, dang, one shot. I'm going to teach Rousey how to box. Well, at one time she had Floyd Mayweather wanting to train her. You know, after she lost to Holmes, she should have took that up. But I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I think she's gonna probably save the WWE. WWE's and I don't know. It just to me it seems like it goes down and down every year. And I haven't even watched wrestling in a while. I used to be a huge wrestling fan, and I got away from it because it didn't have like The Rock. It wasn't as entertaining as it once was. It was like storylines that they're just redoing, like they're very similar to other storylines. And I think Ronda Rousey is the one to do it, and I think Conor McGregor would be great for the WWE. They're even talking about Holly Holmes. Like they asked her if she would like to go to the WWE. You know, it'd be funny, like they have their rematch in a wrestling match. Wouldn't that be funny? Even though it'd be staged, it would still be good. You know, Holly Holmes and Ronda Rousey. You know how much of a build-up they could sell that on wrestling. I mean, just think of all the potential. You know, she could team up with Brock Lesnar. I mean, the list goes on. I'm saying like for Ronda Rousey, and I don't see Holly Holmes doing it. It's possible, but just imagine that. I could imagine Holly Holmes coming over just for that, just to do that one thing. But that'd be huge. That would be huge. But they did have her talking about the possibility of ever becoming a wrestler, and she basically said, don't count it out, you know. But I see Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor more as wrestlers because Conor do good with the talking. He definitely would do good with the talking. Like that's one big huge thing about wrestling. Like what made The Rock so successful. One of the main things was his fucking how funny he was and everything, how he talked. And you know, when you ask somebody in an interview and they'd be like, what do you think about? He's like, he asked the guy like The Rock sitting there with like the announcer. He's like, well, what do you think about this? It doesn't matter. Yeah, you do shit like that. That shit was hilarious. Like, that's funny. And Ronda Rousey's, at first I wasn't sure about how she would do good talking. I still don't think she'd do that great, but she did improve on the last time she was on Raw from when she was uh from when she was on the first, you know, like the time with Stephanie McMahon and they threw Triple H to the table this past time where she slams, I think it was Stephanie McMahon, she slammed her. She actually, her talking, you could tell she was more comfortable, you know, but I still think like they said, she's gonna need somebody like Paul Heyman, like kind of like how Brock Lesnar has, kind of like I said, how the Undertaker had Paul. What the fuck's that guy used to walk around with him with the urn? Even though he wasn't the greatest talker, he still covered it for Undertaker. He was like his spokesman. What the fuck is that guy's name? The guy with the urn. I had said it before on a stream, and I can't remember it. I'm sure if Ozzy was here, he could help me with that. But that was who Undertaker used to talk. Um, what the fuck is his name? I can't think of it. I'll have to look it up here in a second. Oh shit. But you guys know what I'm talking about if you've watched wrestling. But she needs like a spokesperson, like somebody just come out in the ring with her and talk. And I think maybe Kurt Angle might be the one guy to do it. I don't know. You never know. He might. I don't know. I don't see. I mean, I kind of see, and I kind of not. I'm unsure of what they're gonna do with that situation. But wrestling wise, she has the armbar. She definitely can wrestle because she's done taekwondo. You know, and when she slams people, it looks pretty good. I mean. You know, it is fake, guys. You know that, right? Like, it took me a long time to accept that when I was into wrestling. But I used to go, oh, yeah, Mankind and Undertaker, yeah, they had the Hell in a Cell. He really threw him through the Hell in a Cell. And his tooth went up through his mouth into his nose. That did happen. But it was still staged. You know, that was still it was basically predetermined. Like, everything was going to happen. It was already, everybody knew it was going to happen. Even though they did take, some actual, you know, blows and some actual hits in that. It was predetermined. you know. But yeah, I think Ronda Rousey will save the WWE because they don't have nobody right now, and they need somebody on that level, to save it. Even though I said this before she even went there. If she would have done this before the Holmes fight, oh man, could you imagine the storylines they could have done with her in WWE? Like, she's unstoppable. She can beat anybody. She could even, and they could have had Floyd Mayweather come and do that, and she could have slammed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have done anything. But now people know that she can lose. It's different. But Conor McGregor still has that ability, and he's a good shit talker. So he would do good too. And I think Ronda's gonna do good either way. People like her. You see her cheering for her. I think she's gonna do good. I'm looking forward to the Stephanie McMahon and Kurt Angle WrestleMania match with Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. Those are all like people I used to watch Kurt Angle back in the day. It's like people, at least I know who they are. That's another thing with wrestling that I don't know a lot of the newer people, but definitely know all the old ones that are still around, floating around. See, I was into it when, like Jake the Snake and all, remember, like that. I mean, that's when I started getting it, you know what I'm saying, getting with it, and I watched it up till like The Rock and Stone Cold, and when they were gone, I was pretty much gone. That was the last best thing, when Shawn Michaels left and all them. The last cool things were like D-Generation X, and then WCW side of things, you had the NWO, the Kevin Nash stop all. I was a big Razor Ramon fan back in the day. What's that damn guy always shoots me? Oh my god. Paul Nestor. No, Paul Bearer. Yes, Paul Bearer. That's who it was. Paul Bearer. Yes, you got it. Floyd Mayweather is in the chat. What do you think, Floyd, about Conor, about possible Conor going to the WWE and Ronda Rousey, your arch nemesis, the first one that said they could beat you? Remember? And you know, I just think it's funny with Ronda Rousey. She was the first one to say that she could beat Floyd Mayweather, but she would take, you know, she would take punish, basically get hurt, but you know, she would just have to worry about injury. That's all basically said. But she said, I'd beat him. I'd beat any man. Something along the lines of that. Because at one time before Conor and Ronda Rousey, there was, I mean, before Floyd and Conor, there was Ronda Rousey versus Floyd. That was the talk. That was the thing they were going to, you know, they were entertaining. And the reason they didn't go through because she's a woman, you know. But shit, with somebody like Cyborg, I think they'd let it go, you know. If that ever happened. If Kingdom Hearts 3 comes on the Switch, I may not get any other system. Oh, I don't blame you, man. If the games are on there that you like, that you want, and you don't need to get another system, don't worry about it. Shit, I'll tell you one thing. If this PS5 news is legit, like Frozen showed me today, and they're gonna make 2 versions of it, and it's gonna be like $600, Dave might just say one system, you know, only, or maybe Nintendo and one other. I won't go all of them, or I don't even know what I'd do if they drop a new one like in 2019. I don't see me spending the money just to run. I didn't even buy the upgraded consoles. My brother did. He bought two PS4 Pros, one for my nephew and one for him. And they don't even use them. Guys, you want to know something funny? They don't even play those damn things. You know what they play? Oh, they do for Fortnite. They play a little bit of Fortnite. I'll play Fortnite sometimes with my 2 nephews. Well, I played once, to be technical, with my 2 nephews then, but they play it more often because they like having 2 PS4s. But I think my brother's gonna get an X, and they're gonna play. Then everybody can play PUBG because that's what everybody's into PUBG lately. But ever since PUBG has dropped, and they had the systems after PUBG, they haven't really even used them. They play Jason sometimes, or Dead by Daylight, you know. But really, to be honest with you, my nephew, he don't touch the fucking Pro, and my brother don't play his Pro at all. I tried to get him to play Last of Us, and you know, UFC. He's got all that on there. And they just like PUBG. My brother's so deep in PUBG, he's getting a fucking Xbox X for PUBG. I showed you how much people like that game. Even though I like it, I really, to be honest with you, I couldn't afford it if I wanted to get an X, but right now. But I wouldn't go get it for just fucking PUBG, but some people like PUBG. I mean, I'm happy with playing on the original Xbox. It works fine for me. I mean, it runs a lot better since the patch, but I mean, I just want the crashes to stop. I'll be happy with that, but I still love the game, even with the damn crashes. I wouldn't put up with that normally with any fucking game. But that game's so fun. It's like if UFC had crashes, guys. I'd still play the damn things. I like the game. I have fun with it. It would suck. It would suck. But I mean, well, now Hydro has game crashes with UFC, but there's a little bit of a difference though too. See, in PUBG, when you're at the end of the match, you've went through all them people, you know, and you have a game crash. That sucks. At least UFC, you might have a crash. It's never happened to me yet on the UFC 3, but it has happened to Hydro. Your game crash, but you could be in an intense match with somebody, but still not like being, you know, having 30 something, you know, I mean not 30, having like 10, 12 people left and your game crashes, or shit, even 8 to 4. I've never had it right at the end of a so I had it in a chicken dinner, but it was like 8 people. It's never down to the last 2 or anything like that. My game crash. I think I'd be fucking livid if that happened, but I've never had that happen. But I don't know how we got on this conversation with game crashes, but I'm rambling on, not staying on topic. But it's whatever you guys want to talk about. Those are the topics, and you can talk about other stuff too. It's something different I wanted to do. Oh shit. But yeah, Ronda Rousey. I think we were talking about Ronda Rousey. I think she'll save the WWE, and I think they need to test Conor over there too. And you know, the funny thing is they can make more money over there. But Just, well, I mean, it really depends on how big of a star you are at too.
William,
I can't believe I can't get past this part. Alright, we gotta take this part seriously.
They must be
Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have done it stealth. I'm not the stealth kind of guy. I like going guns blazing. Used to play games a little bit stealth back in the day. I don't know. Just can't do it as much. Certain games you have to play stealth, but this one you're going guns blazing. Oh, come on. What the fuck? How do you throw the grenades in this motherfucker? Where's Ozzy when you need him? Threw a grenade last night, and, no UFC. No, Jack moved back, and no UFC tonight. I wish I could. I got work in the morning. I just want to play some, wanted to play some, Wolfenstein. I was getting into that.
William, those Nazis have been surviving
No
ever
UFC
since
tonight.
you captured the U-boat 5 months ago. They must be
Sorry,
starving
buddy.
and desperate.
I just figured I'd play this and talk about some stuff I've seen lately. Speaking of Jack move and everything, what's going on with the Weapon Wheel podcast? Is it almost over or something? Is it on its way out? Is it falling? What's going on? I heard people ain't getting along over there again, but I heard it's a little bit worse than usual. Any of you guys heard any of this stuff that's been going on? I heard Resurrection's about to be a new cast member. I mean, is this true or what's going on? I have some serious sleep problems. Oh shit, what's going on? What's been going on with your sleep?
William, those Nazis have been surviving in there ever since you captured the U-boat 5 months ago. They must be starving.
I did put the difficulty a little bit harder. It's not on regular normal, but it shouldn't be that bad to get through it. These motherfuckers are everywhere. We'll let them come over here and we'll blast their ass. They'll start throwing grenades. I'll go blow himself up. I think they're throwing grenades. See, this shit is fucking ridiculous. I struggle to fall asleep a lot. BG and Heart8 want to kill each other. Well, Heart8 is the problem. He hates BG. Well, what happened? Elaborate on the situation. I heard a little bit of it, but I didn't hear why they're not getting along. I just heard that it might be on its way out. And I heard possibly Resurrection might be the one to save the Weapon Wheel. Like, if they get him on the Weapon Wheel, you know, it could actually, you know, bring life to that thing. That's what I've heard. I don't know. But I don't know why Heart8 and BG aren't getting along. I thought maybe they were doing it for ratings. You know, they usually cause some drama when that happens, when shit hits when the low ratings come in and the Patreon's running dry. But what's the reasoning for it? Did he skimp him some money on Patreon, or what's the issue? Oh, we made it. Let's get out of here. Now we can do it.
William, I took a closer look at the stockpile of nuclear warheads in Section F. According to the engineering map, there's dozens of warheads in there. Let's hope the Nazis haven't tampered with them.
Oh, that shit's awesome. Oh. That was badass. Killed them Ozzy Sly style. Ozzy Sly Adam style. Something like that. We did Ozzy style, fuck it. Trying to make it sound cool, but we'll just say Ozzy style. We went Ozzy on their ass. Ozzy likes to stealth stuff. That guy went Dave's had enough. I want Dave's had enough on his ass. Alright, where do we have to go? Let's see. Kill those guys. I get a little lost sometimes. Maybe we go up. I don't know. I can't shoot through that door. Come on, where the fuck do we go? I went. That's where I came from, I think. Oh, I came through here, I think. All those guys. I have to go this way. I don't know, go around in circles. Going in circles. That's what the comment chat. Hold on. I struggle to fall asleep. Okay, well, Heart 8 is the problem. He hates BG. He calls BG a fraud because he thought they were friends. Heart 8 and Jimmy played Injustice 2 for 6 minutes on a $45 request on a Patreon. $45 fucking dollars for 6 minutes? Did they even finish the match? I'm just saying, like, were they even, did they even do that at least? Like, these guys are getting out of hand with the money. I think they're robbing their subs. Like, it's not even an issue of, like, eBaying. It's more robbery than anything. Would you agree, Jack Move begging? I think they're just robbing. I think they're taking advantage of their subs. And I think they see that, you know, these viewers that are watching them are very gullible and, you know, probably don't have much in life. And they probably got jobs, you know, unlike some. And they're just taking advantage of them. They know these guys want to see these guys, and you know they just take and full on advantage of them. Would you agree? I don't think that's right to take advantage of your subs like that. Oh shit! Wait a second. Ah. Oh, come on. I have to shoot this shit. No, that is. No. Something with this code. Oh, destroy radio. There we go. Oh, I get that. Play later. Yeah, that they played 3 matches. Yeah, that's crazy. 6 minutes for $45. For $45, that's straight up highway fucking robbery. I mean, somebody needs to speak on that shit. I mean, that's just taking advantage of people. That's all that is. And they're not even really honoring the money. You know, like they're just straight up taking the money. And that's not even. They should have played $45. They should have put on like shit, guys. I play on live streams. You see me play. Let anybody play. I don't give a fuck who plays UFC with me or any single player or any multiplayer game when I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. I don't charge you guys to be on here. I mean, they're gonna of course say, "Oh, we got tons of more subs than you," and that, but that's robbery. People, you're not gonna have that many subs if you keep that shit up.
Find your way back to the
I
locker
mean,
room.
that's straight up. That's just taking advantage of people. It's almost like they're cashing out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm a big Adam Sandler fan. You know, and or was. I mean, I still am. But you know,
Thank you.
for a while there, he was making some damn good movies. Like, I don't know if you like Adam Sandler, but I think he has a hell of a lot of good movies. Would you agree? Any of you in the chat? The two watching. Would you agree that he makes some good movies? Well, one time I just noticed after a while, like he was making these movies in like Africa, like going all over the world, but the movie started sucking, you know. And one night he was on like a show like the Tonight Show or something, and he basically said that he was cashing in on his fucking name and bringing all his buddies like Rob Schneider, like all those dudes, and having a party, like, and just basically making movies and cashing in on his name, like basically saying making all right movies and just having a good old time. And whatever movie they filmed, that was the party money. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what these guys are. They're like,
William,
they found this
the housemaid
Patreon
is losing
shit,
track of us now.
and they're
Find
basically
your way
cashing
back
in
to the
on their
locker
name.
room.
But
Bombate
they're
will
gonna
let you
ruin
out of there.
themselves too, which they've already have. Most of them. Like Jack Move, I like Jack Move. He may be mad at me for some reason. I think he
Thank you, William.
misunderstood my
The housemaid
live
is
stream and
losing
got it.
track of us
I
now.
can understand where he got it
Find your way
mixed
back
up,
to the locker room. Bombate
but
will
I
let
can't
you out
help
of there.
that. I can only say what I can say. I can say, tell him, and if he wants to look at something another way and not look at the way it is, oh well, whatever. Don't bother me a bit.
Thank you,
But
William.
like guys like
The
Hard Eight
housemaid
and
is
them,
losing
they're
track of
just
us now.
cashing on their name.
Find your way
BG,
back to the locker room.
he's cashing in
Bombate will
on
let
his
you out
name.
of there.
He won't be the weapon will be done with. It'll go through this bullshit where you'll see if they really are having problems, like unless they're not staging it. Because sometimes I thought they would
Thank you,
stage
William.
shit for views,
The housemaid
which
is
I'm
losing
sure they
track of us
did.
now.
But if
Find your way
Black
back to the
Bond
locker
leaves
room.
and Jack Move
Bombate will let
Johnny
you out of there.
leaves and Hard Eight leaves, they'll go through different members and stuff, but it will never be the same. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be that podcast what people wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like how it started. And that's the beginning of the end, when you're having problems like that. Well, even admit my shit, I'm not a podcast on that level of any means, but when we had something good going, it was RXL and Clown Me and everything. And then when everybody had issues, it falls apart. And then I
Thank you.
started Dave's Had Enough show, and that was good for a while until people started stupid shit on that. And then you try new people, but it's never like when you first started it. You know what I'm saying? When something was
Find your
really
way back
good,
to the locker room.
you can try to
Bombate
get
will
it
let you out of
better.
there.
You can try the clubhouse tree or the clubhouse podcast. Tree club. You know what I'm saying? Like you can keep going with stuff. It's not going to be the same. It, it
Thank you,
it's
William.
just not the way it
This
works.
mess is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
It's just not the same. This part, I'm getting past this motherfuckers. How am I dying like that? Hard Eight has said he's there for only the money. If it wasn't there, he wouldn't be on the podcast. Yeah, and they come out and say shit like that. They come out and say shit like right out in front of everybody. And none of these fuckers that are watching this shit realize it's like, oh, here's some more money. Here you go. And if they're fucking dumb enough to give these guys their money, well, more power to them. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. But it's highway robbery at this point. Because anybody can put on a fucking podcast. I'll admit, when they first came out of their podcast, it was entertaining, but it's not like that. It seems like it's struggling. I mean, if you don't advance and just stay at crumb, you know, you're a crumb always. You know, like, it never changes. Once a crumb, always a crumb. Some of us live by the crumb, you know, wear the crumb on our sleeve, and some of us want to deny it. They're ones that deny it. You know, they're crumb siders for life.
The housemates are losing track of us now.
Being a crumb is something to be proud of, not to, you know, basically, not to be ashamed of. Hashtag wear the crumb on your sleeve. you know what I'm saying? Live by the crumb, die by the crumb. This shit's getting real up here in the crumb side. What the fuck? Crumbs for life. Adam Sandler did make... Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. He made great movies. Yes, he did. But did you notice how his movies started getting a little bit lower in quality? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Grown Ups was pretty good. And I actually finally saw Grown Ups 2 the other day. And I liked it. I think I liked it more than the first one. You know, I thought it was pretty funny. But then he has that shit that's like on Netflix. You seen that Netflix show, right? Whatever the fuck it was when he's Indian and they speeded the camera up to make it look like he gone faster. That was horrible. I mean, and he has had some bad ones. You know, I'm just saying that was one I could think of off the top of my head, but it's still nothing like, you know, you go back in the day, the Water Boy, you go back to Billy Madison, you go back to you got Waterboy, Billy Madison, you got Click. That was pretty good. It was more of a serious one. It's kind of sad movie. You have Billy Madison. You know, you have Wedding. What the fuck is it called? I can't think of it. The one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. The shit, going blank, guys. Going blank here. The Wedding Singer. Great movie. One of my favorites. Hands down with Adam Sandler. That movie was great. But, you know, after that, you know, he had a lot of good movies like there, but then they started going down a little bit. I still love Adam Sandler movies. Like, I still watch them, but, I mean, some of them are just not as good as they once were. I hope he one day comes back to that. But I think he made his money. You know what I'm saying? He looks at things differently. That's what happens with people with money. See how money changed the weapon wheel? I mean, these guys are trying to charge people $45 for 3 minutes on a video game, you know, or 6 minutes. That's fucking insane. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Yes, his new ones aren't good. Well, that's what I'm saying. The new ones aren't as good. They're not terrible. Like, what do you think of Grown Ups 2? I like that. Actually, I like Grown Ups 2. I thought that was pretty good.
Thank you, William. The losing track of us now.
Grown Ups 1 was decent, but I thought Grown Ups 2 was more funnier for some reason. But, you know, like, in a second here, I'll look it up. I can tell you a list of movies that you start wondering about him with his movies. And that's why I was like, you know, the last one with Drew Barrymore, he made one where it was in Africa or something. That one was alright, you know, but I'm talking about, hold on, wait a second, I'll tell you right here. Hold on. I'll bring up some of this shit. I can't think of them off the top of my head, though. But, hold on one second. Still getting used to this new phone. Alright, Adam Sandler movies. Let's see. Alright, like, that Ridiculous 6, that was awful. That was one I was saying, you know, that was bad. Another one that wasn't really the best was, you might have liked it. Did you like Chuck and Larry? Oh, the Zohan. I didn't like the Zohan. I did not like the Zohan. I didn't like the Zohan. trying to think of Anger Management. That's like mixed. That wasn't, you know, Mr. Deeds. I didn't like that. Punch Drunk Love. I think that's his worst movie of all time. Some people like Spanglish. I didn't care for it. This is what's not Zuki. That's not his. Zuki. Trying to think. Like I like my favorite ones. Like with him, like I said, I like Happy Gilmore. I like Big Daddy was pretty good. Billy Madison, 51st Dates. I like that. Waterboy was great. Click was good, but a sad movie. Wedding Singer was probably my favorite. I like The Longest Yard. Um, but I love Little Nicky. That was good. Mr. Deed sucked, like I said. The Cobbler was really bad. That was in 2014. That was awful. Sandy Wexler. I never seen that. I'm sure it's another I think he had a deal with Netflix. Probably another horrible movie like The Ridiculous Six. Reign Over Me was a very good, serious movie and funny. Watch Reign Over Me if you like Adam Sandler. Super good movie. But he has his mix. He has his bag. You know, mixed bag of movies that I like and, you know, don't like. But he made some classics, you know, a lot of classics actually, you know. But I just got a little disappointed with him for a while. But I still like Adam Sandler. He's one of my favorite, you know, comedians and stuff for comedy movies and stuff. Did you like? Yeah, I like Click Click. Watch. Did you see Rain Over Me? Jack Move Begging. That's a good movie. Watch that. Tell me if you like that one. You see, it's about his family dies in 9/11, and he basically stays in that time when they died, and he just keeps reliving his life. Like he purposely keeps reliving his life, doing everything he was doing that day because he don't want to let go of his family. And he plays Shadow of the Colossus over and over, and paints and redoes his kitchen or something over and over. Goes plays at his band drumming that day, like he was playing with his band. His friend's a dentist, and he runs into his friend, and his friend noticed he went to college with him, and he's like, what the hell happened to Charlie Fireman? That's his name in it, Charlie Fireman, and he basically tries to help him, you know, get out of it because his family died 9/11. He lost everything and stayed in that mindset and just keep reliving the same day over and over, like he didn't want to let go. He was redoing his kitchen or something and kept redoing his kitchen, keep playing Shadow of the Colossus. Like that's where believe it or not, that's where I first seen Shadow of the Colossus. I didn't know much about that game until then. I never really, you know, knew anything about Shadow of the Colossus. I didn't. That was one I missed, and I seen it in that movie. Not like these other guys who say, "Oh yeah." Whenever you ask some people on YouTube, like, "Do you know Contra?" or you know what, just like a game, they go, "Oh yeah, I know that game." No, they don't. Just admit it when you don't know a game. I can, you know. That was the first time I ever saw anything about Shadow of the Colossus. You're gonna miss games unless you unless you just started gaming. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hasn't heard of some games. I mean, gaming news wasn't always like it is now, where it's all the time. Shit. Shit. I cannot get past this part, Jack. This is fucking ridiculous. I will check it out. Yeah, you'll like it. Tell me if you like that movie. It's called Reign Over Me. It has the dude from he's on that show, or was on that show on Showtime. Hold on one second. I'll tell you 1 second. But he plays he's the guy who plays he plays Iron Man sidekick. Shit, hold on. Movie. Plays War Machine, you know, I think his name's War Machine. I think you know what I'm talking about. If you know the Avengers and stuff, and Iron Man. Yeah, it has this dude. What's his name? His name's Alan Johnson. He plays that. Oh, that's his name in the movie. Don Cheadle, if you know who that is. Jada Pinkett's in it. Will Smith's wife, Liv Tyler's in it. Aerosmith's the lead singer of Aerosmith's daughter. You know, you got a lot of people in it. Donald Sutherland. The movie's fucking good. It was a good movie. Steven Tyler's daughter. Liv Tyler.
Thank you, William. The housemates is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
This is ridiculous. Need to watch. Oh yeah, it's a really good movie. You won't if you like Adam Sandler. It's not like all funny. It's serious too. But it's like if you like Click, you'll like that. You'll like it. It's like the same kind of movie. It's got the same tone as like Click. It's got that, I think Click had a little humor in it. But this has a little bit more humor with some things. But it's not like totally fun. It's more serious. But it's a good role of Adam Sandler being serious. Damn, I can't get past this part, and it's ridiculous. It's terrible. Come on, we can do this shit. We got not enough health or something.
The housemates is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room.
See if I can get
will let you out of there.
Out. See what we got going on. Damn it, every fucking time with this guy. This is fucking bullshit. It's just a bunch of shit. Straight up. It's fucking bullshit.
Thank you, William. The housemates is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
Just like blowing them all away. It's fucking annoying. Every time with this guy, it's just a fucking joke. There must be health up there or something. Let's try to run through these motherfuckers.
Thank you, William. The housemates is losing track of us now.
Oh, wait a second. There. Hold on, wait a second. Ah. No, can't go up that way. Damn it. I'm trying. This is fucking ridiculous. What difficulty? I'm playing a little bit higher than normal. I didn't put it on like the hardest difficulty. I beat it on Uber the last game, but I heard the hardest difficulty on this is you have to start over if you die so much. That'd be a bitch. See, Uber wasn't like that in the last game. They had like a Doom difficulty, which Uber was really hard. Don't get me wrong. I played a lot of parts over and over, but I think I'm playing it on. Let me see what I'm playing it on. I'll show you right here. I'm playing it on Bring 'em On. Bring 'em On. That's what I'm playing on. Bring 'em On. Bring 'em On. That's the one I'm on. Oh, there was health right there. Shit. Hold on. Wait a sec. Oh, shit. Run, 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 run. Oh, we made it. We made it. No, there's health down there. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We did it. We just ran through this motherfuckers. Fuck it. Have you ever played this game, Jack? We made it. We made it.
Well done, Blaskowitz. Come. Everyone is gathered.
That was crazy how they killed her. I couldn't believe that shit. Chopped her head off with a fucking axe. Did you like it, Jack? Or no?
My dad. A life. All they've known. All they've felt. All the shit they've gone through. All of it gone. In one moment.
That's crazy how they sent the body off.
Like it never was.
Yeah, like it was really fun. What's going on with these people that didn't like the game halfway through? What is the tone of the game gets real quirky or something? Like quirky humor, like just do I heard it's like heard a video or I think I read something. I think it was something I read and I seen a video somewhere it gets like weird really crazy like really crazy things they make you do like halfway through the game. Is that what people didn't like? I like the comedy in the game. I heard it gets really out there, but that's fine. Was it get like Saints Row out there or
Okay, Max.
what show is this?
It's time.
Makes us.
He's got the pig in there.
Why you look so glum?
Oh.
I know you like Rosa, but this is the natural order of things. Pig is dying.
Max sure likes his crayons.
And we have run out of Trohan. We only have left. No pig of wood.
I like the game. I think it's pretty good. I wish I didn't take so long to play it. You know what I'm saying? Like to hold it in spec. Max, happy birthday card. All right, let's get going with this shit. Let's get killing more Nazis.
How are you feeling in head, Mr. Stubbins?
Good days and bad days, Irina. When I take my pills, I get a most dreadful headache.
That's how you get your upgrades. Pretty cool. I don't know. I think bring them on is I think the difficulty for it's a step up from normal. Maybe 2 steps. I'm not sure. I think it's like 1 step. I'm not 100% sure. My last one I played on Uber and it was hard, motherfucker. But I enjoyed the challenge. Then I tried to play it on the DLC and everybody was getting crazy on the live stream. Oh, you're dying too much. Well, you're gonna die in the hardest difficulty.
All they've known. All they've felt. Like water.
Once you are at it, I will say it's one scene in the game that makes people not like it. Once you are at it, I will say. Okay. Am I far from that scene? Or I'm probably far from it because I'm still at the beginning. Yeah, you're like one of my most, I have to say lately, you're one of my loyal subscribers. Like, I have loyal subscribers, but you're pretty damn loyal. You live and die by the code of the crumb, I have to say.
Hello, Captain.
Where the hell do we go? Oh, shit. What the hell's going on? Okay.
Hello to you.
That's pretty cool. That's why
Hey, hey.
Greetings.
Alright, we don't go this way.
Hello.
Must be something down here.
This is a good home for us, Caroline.
That's
You always made
lab.
the right call.
Diary. Alright. Where the fuck do we go? Of course that's locked. What's this? Where do they want me to go? Where the fuck is it? Every union visit set. Oh, okay, I was there. Hold on. Shit. Gotta find him again. Alright, he should be in here. Oh, there he is. Okay, we figured it out. That's pretty crazy. What the fuck is that?
No, no! What the hell is that thing? This is not a thing.
Spider monkey?
This is the body of a squirrel monkey.
A squirrel monkey.
Of my beloved Siamese cat, Shoshana. Look at you. He's not gonna do anything to you. He's a good one. You see, I found Shoshana hunting for rats in the reactor room when we captured the U-boat.
That is crazy.
Months later, she was dying of bowel cancer when I stumbled upon this practically brain-dead monkey chewing on a blasting cap. And please do me a favor, Mr. Blazkowicz, lower your axe. You're making me nervous. This is not only my favorite animal. This is most probably my most significant scientific achievement.
Yeah, call it my jelly beans.
Here's a fish cake. You see, in order to do a cross-species head transplant, you need to A, bridge the spinal column, she's okay. B, harmonize otherwise totally recalcitrant biological system, respiratory and circulatory.
Okay, I get it. Spare me the science mumbo jumbo.
What am I doing? I'm like an old kachka who had such a long day, and I'm...
That's pretty crazy, that part.
You want something put to sleep, Eagle?
Well,
No,
cat monkey.
need to keep busy.
I understand. We all grieve in different ways, but I have a perfect distraction for you, Eagle. Look, a few days ago, Anya asked me to make a shooting range for the fighters on board. It's almost finished. I was experimenting with an old German drone for target practice when suddenly this verkackte machine went Adolf Hitler on me, started running Michigan in there. So, I had to lock it inside. Do you mind going in there and destroying the drone? Feel free
What's
to
up,
guitar
Ozzy?
my shooting range. Tell me how you like it. Just come back. Give me
Hug
a
this
thumbs
Doug.
up.
Darteen, he says he beat the game.
I'll have a look.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Armored Core 435. You playing on the X or the Pro? I am on the X and the Pro at the same time. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm playing on the original Xbox. I have the power to do both. No. Stream both consoles at the same time. I give it superpowers. I call it the X Pro. Alright, let's see where we go next. There's a fat girl that was, her mother was the crazy fucking Nazi. That was crazy at part. It's pretty cool she joined us. I couldn't believe they almost made you shoot a dog. Well, you could shoot the dog. You had the choice to shoot the dog. Your dad made you shoot the dog, or you shot all. I don't know. Did you ever shoot the dog, Jack? What did you do on that part? I didn't shoot the dog. That's horrible. Where the hell do we go now? All right, we got a neutralized drone. All right. Go over. There's the look at that, it's pretty crazy. You can chase the fucking the fucking the cat monkey. Oh, that's the drone we need. Alright, I think it is. Yeah, this game's pretty badass, Ozzy. Oh, shit.
Seth's gotta be more careful with his experiments.
Shit. Terrible. Well, that's awful. Alright, what's Ozzy have to say? Oh shit, what's this?
Captain?
Oh, okay.
Let's see how the old man stacks up.
Alright, went to Seth's lab. We need the... in there. There already.
Hello, Ciao. You look like you need a long rest, Captain. Sometimes I think of Cosmo, my dog in Italy. I miss Cosmo. He's my homework.
Alright, so we gotta go back home.
You're back, Shimshon. How was my shooting range?
Well done, Yingler. You fresh apple, you.
The cat sleeping in the TV.
Your lady, Anya? She was here looking for you?
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
Have you listened to the kid? What happened?
notes on the American resistance cell in New York City. I know their exact location.
What do you guys think about Days Gone being
He's been back on his feet again after the surgery.
being delayed till next year?
From the ammo depot, but he hasn't returned. Go to the ammo depot.
I thought that was some shitty news. Along with the new consoles possibly coming already.
Almost arrived in New York City.
PS5 on the way. I mean, that could be just all news, but I could see these stupid companies doing that.
Like her watch as I fade away.
They're all about money.
And she already knows. Keeps pretending like me.
Alright, where do we have to go now? Damn. Gotta travel all over this motherfucker. Alright, let's go back this way. Go through here. Alright, we gotta get over here. We're getting there, we're making progress, guys.
You alright, Fergus? How's your arm?
Please.
But yeah, PS5, that'd be crazy if they made what that article said were basically 2 consoles, another 2 consoles coming. And let me see, let me bring it up as on our Discord.
Is that normal? What's that say?
Something about there being a
Let's
learning
see.
curve and whatnot. How I needed to learn how to trust it. I don't know. I tell you, I don't think I'll be using it to take a piss anytime soon.
Maybe it's like training.
But yeah, the new PlayStation consoles were released in the first quarter of 2019. There are several simple reasons behind this. Sony needs time to finalize the hardware, finish and polish the games, properly market them, and build enough consoles that will satisfy the players. Also, they don't want to release it too early because it can damage their brand. PS4, oh shit, this is crazy. Like, his arm's going crazy. That was fucking crazy.
High and tight there, Commander.
Oh. Yeah. Everything's under control. Right is right.
Okay. Helmet 5.
But yeah, PS4 Pro just released not too long ago. To put it simple, early 2019 seems the best to them from a logical standpoint. If everything goes right, it will be worldwide release. That's insane. This was on Reddit. Frozen found it. It also says there will be 2 console variants at launch, a normal version simply called PlayStation 5 and a version with expanded features, sets, and modified hardware called PlayStation 5 Pro. That's insane. So you're going to basically have two different consoles at launch. Sony doesn't believe in mid-generation refresh. They think that half-gen consoles can negatively affect the console industry health. PS4 Pro was a necessary step because 7th-gen consoles, including PS4, turned out to be too weak and obsolete. Sony needed to take a step to try to keep players from moving to PC. They don't think about Xbox as the competition, they rather fear from PC. The point is that in the PS5's life cycle, there won't be any mid-generation refreshes, but there will be a superior version of the consoles available at launch. I don't believe they won't make another console. I think they will. Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted to say that while I had found that. Shout out to Frozen Magnet. He was the one that posted. I believe he was the one that posted that, or Hydro, one of them. I think it was Frozen. Might have been Hydro though. So shout out to Hydro and Frozen.
I'm not screaming no more. But I can still hear you.
Alright, we're going to damn war now. Are we supposed to swim under here? No, I don't think so. Hold on, we'll figure something out. Alright, here. I guess you don't shoot them.
Figure I gotta melt some shit. Make an opening.
Oh, we don't have that gun, do we? Maybe. Oh shit! Ah, damn it! No, did not mean to do that. So you hold. Okay, there we go. There it is, right there. That's what I was looking for. That gun's badass. Disintegrates people. Hold on, let me check the chat. Ozzy, weren't you a fan of Division? What is up, Frozen? Jack moved begging. Red Dead will destroy anything in the holiday. Ozzy says, no, I'm not. I thought you liked... No, okay, yeah, Ozzy wasn't... I was thinking Red Dead just now, but no, Ozzy was never into Division. Ozzy, I know you're hyped. Days Gone was supposedly holiday 2018 game, but it would have been destroyed by Black Ops 4 and Red Dead 2. I don't think it would have been destroyed. I mean, it looked like a really good game. I mean, maybe initial sales would have been bad, but in the long run, it probably would have done good. I mean, people are going to play what they want to play. If you show a badass game, it don't matter when it's dropped, unless it's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's something you really want to play, people are going to buy 2 games. I mean, that's how it goes. But I do agree where sales could be hurt a little, but it ain't going to be hurt that much. Sony always releases one in the winter time, usually around, like, I don't know what it was, around December. It's usually around December. Days Gone. That looks awesome. I think it'll do good because it's like similar to Last of Us, like story wise, like and what the gameplay looks like, and it looks like a badass game. I don't know how you wouldn't like something like that, Frozen. You like zombies. Frozen's kind of biased towards Western stuff. He is. Where is, oops, shit. Hoping on the right way. Probably not. Maybe not. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit. I said I was gonna get Days. Oh, you are gonna get Days Gone. Okay, I thought you didn't like it. Oh, it's Spider-Man that you're not a big fan of the God of War. My bad. You're not big on God of War and Spider-Man. That's weird too. You like Spider-Man usually. State of Decay 2 looks good. No, I have not seen the gameplay, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good game. The first one, what I played of it, was a good game. That's definitely a game you'll like. Because you like that RPG type stuff. And that's what, it wasn't, it's just like you had a lot to do and you had to build a community. It's pretty cool. What ruined the first game for a lot of people, but not me. I didn't care. But it kind of, you know, I would have liked the graphics to be a little better, but the graphics is what held that back. You know, I think the graphics were not the best on it. Oh, I love how they disintegrate. on, climb up this fucker. But yeah, I gotta check out State of Decay gameplay. I mean, I seen some screenshots that time when they first showed it. You know, I think I just can't remember, but I know it's gonna be a good game. Everybody's like saying it's not gonna be that great because of because of the whole thing with the how the price of it and stuff. But I mean, maybe they don't want to get over on their fucking customers. Like maybe they just don't want to. They don't kind of like they don't want to be like Weapon Wheel Podcast and rip people off. It's understandable. They're not trying to take advantage of their fan base. Trying to give people a break. And State of Decay, I believe it's a long game. I think, I think it's pretty lengthy. I remember, I think the first one is. I don't know about the second one, but I'm pretty sure if it's anything like the first one, it is. So there's a lot you can do in that game. There's a lot of DLC I got with it. I would like to play the first one. One day I might stream it. Depends on how much the second one I like when that comes out. I don't know if I'll get that day one or not, but I eventually will get it. I'll probably maybe go back and play that. I got all the DLC for the first one and everything. You get cars in it and shit. You basically have to scavenge, like it's like The Walking Dead kind of, but I don't think, is there any bad guys in it, Frozen? Is there gonna be like other zombies? Because I don't think the first one had any bad guys in it. I don't know. I want to see more gameplay of the new one. Did they put it? It's an actual gameplay trailer. I think I seen just like a cinematic trailer. Come on, are you fucking shitting me? And I am playing on Bring It On mode, just so you guys know. Not that terrible at the game. I could have put on normal, probably ran through it, but still no excuses. But it's fucking kind of, some parts are kind of hard. Let's see. Oh no, I threw a grenade. Ah, shit. I threw a grenade on myself. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. The first part of this game is so badass. They do a Negan scene, Frozen, where they chop this guy's fucking, or the woman's head off with an axe. Instead of Lucille, it's an axe. It's so badass, and she plays with the head. Like it's kind of reminds me of the whole thing with Negan. I don't know. I think the Negan one was more brutal. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, this was the brutal its own way. Like they were playing with the head and shit, but it is a game. I mean, the thing with The Walking Dead, that looked real, like completely real. Which games can look real too, but I mean, like that was pretty realistic. They didn't really bash Glenn's head in, but I'm just saying they made it look pretty real to his life. Okay, there we go. That time we got through, but I don't think that bomb did anything. Oh, are you serious? Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. This part is a fucking joke. What are you doing up so late, Frozen? Usually you're sleeping. Even with QuickTime events, Dave, you can get it on Game Pass. Oh, yeah, I know I can get it, but I just don't see the point of getting it right now. I'm not going to get into it. Now, me playing this now, and this ain't going to take long. I'm sure it'll be a fast game, but I'm with UFC this. I just don't have the time. I mean, I don't know how long of a game. I'd look into it. I'll definitely play it for sure. I don't know. I might get a day one. I don't know. But Far Cry 5 is coming at the end of this month, and I do have $40 at GameStop. So they might be getting Far Cry 5. There might not be time for State of Decay. I don't know. I don't want to say that. It's not in stone. So don't take it in. Don't. Not for sure. So, you know. But I'm thinking Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is gonna have fucking zombies. That does. I didn't get to look at what Hydra showed. I just had to see like a quick glance of it. You know, of the screenshot today. I didn't get to see it. I want to see the video, but they're doing a lot with Far Cry 5. Could you imagine zombies in the Far Cry universe? That'd be cool as shit. Oh shit. Well, they did a Yeti too. I mean, they did the Yeti that time. Far Cry, this new Far Cry looks like it's going to be really good. The only thing that scares me is all the Far Cries look like that. But this one looks a little bit, at first there was a lot of doubt with this one. I was like, what the fuck is it? Like, it looked like CM Punk was at the table, like a cult leader. I was like, did they get CM Punk to be a cult leader? But the more I seen on it, I was like, this game looks fucking awesome. And you can play with your friends too. I believe you can play, like, you know, you can do missions with your friends. It'd be a fun game. Far Cry is going to be good. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. The only reason I would be getting it is because I have money at GameStop. I have money down on some pops that I might change my mind on. And just put that money towards Far Cry 5. So, I don't know. But I gotta see. I just got gaming controllers and shit. But I had to get a new damn phone. Like, all my money just deteriorated. I did not expect my phone to fucking go. That sucked dick having to get a new phone. Oh, man. I had to pay my phone bill and everything. All at once. So it was great. All my money deteriorated. I would have never got the controllers if I'd known that. Never got my controllers just because it's like a birthday present to myself, but it's the way the world rolls. It's the way the world rolls. Got that motherfucker this time. It sneaks up on me. Come on, this is ridiculous. Bunch of bullshit. Alright, let's see. Far Cry. I liked Far Cry 2 and I liked Far Cry 3. I'm more of a fan of the 3 and below. That's my Far Cries, but this 5th one looks like, you know, it looks like it's going to be good. I'm sorry. I mean, it's going to be a good game, and you will get Far Cry 3 with the season pass. What is, Ozzy says, I'd rather be doing the actions myself instead of quick time events, Ozzy. It takes immersion. Oh, get out of here. Quick time events are not as bad as you guys make it out to be. It's a damn quick time event. Some of them, like, look at the fucking quick time event in fucking Uncharted 4. Look how hard that motherfucker was on crushing. Does that take you out of the immersion of it? That shit was hard. State of Decay is in May, Dave. Oh, okay. I thought it was this month. Yeah, but I don't run through games like that, like you. I mean, you're like on it, like, you know. I haven't done that. I was in a mode like that at one time. I just haven't been in the mode to run through games like that. I don't have the time to go game on game. Not with UFC out and other games and just life in general. Frozen just be running through some games. Frozen. Have you beat Xenoblade yet, Frozen? Xenoblade 2? He's like, yes, I beat that and Monster Hunter in 5 days. No, I'm just kidding. Now, Ozzy's the king of beating games. Ozzy, I think, is the king of beating games. Ozzy runs through some games. Kind of like a person that eats their food fast, which I am one of those people. But you know, some people like to taste the food. You know, you know, they like to enjoy the moment. I don't want gaming ever to feel like it's a job. Like, I don't want to have to, like, you know, I'm not going to run through stuff. Like, I'll be honest with you, games I ran through really fast are ones that I really, really, really liked. Like The Last of Us, I ran through that motherfucker, you know. Even though I had my issues with it, I did like Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought it was a good game. I'm thinking of recent games I ran through. Grand Theft Auto 5, the story ran right through it because it was a good game, even though you work in that game. But what I'm meaning, like, is like I like to enjoy the game. You know, you have to be a tow truck driver, but I didn't enjoy that part so much. It was like, but I just thought that was weird. I was talking to somebody where you have to actually, I forgot who we were talking about this, where you have to actually work in a video game. Do you ever think life would come down to where you had to work in a video game? Oh, fucking crazy. Like that games, like the game Stardew Valley, don't you like plant fucking crops and shit? Like that's all, and you do it in Far Cry, I mean, what the hell is that game I like? I still have not finished, shit. Fallout 4. You have to work in that game, you know. I mean, you have to, you know, do your house and all that shit. But there's some games where you actually have to work now. Have you ever thought you'd see that in a video game? Most people, you know, including myself, don't really, I just can't stand it sometimes. It sucks, part of life, though. But, never thought it's enjoyment in a video game. You'd be working and enjoying that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, this part. Get that motherfucker. Hard to figure out. How they give me? Oh my god, this is just unreal. I'll be so happy when I pass this part. Oh man. I have to upgrade something because these motherfuckers are becoming ruthless. Let's see if I can upgrade something. Maybe not. Do I have any? Nope. Weapons. Nope. I don't know. Oh man, this is ridiculous. We can do it. I feel it coming on. I feel like I'm gonna get past this part, guys. I know it's gonna happen. I can feel the part of beating this part running through my fucking veins right now. Here we go, guys. We can do it. Are you serious? You ran out of ammo or some shit? Oh man, I don't know. Craziness. Far Cry 4. I just did the problem with Far Cry 4, Ozzy. It wasn't a bad game. I would have probably beat it if I still didn't get rid of it. But the reason I got rid of it, you know, was because there was a good trade-in deal. But, it wasn't a bad game. It was just the story was not pushing me at all. I didn't like the protagonist. I didn't get that drive to want to play that game. Like this has an evil villain in it. Like she fucking chopped your best friend's head off and then played with the head in front of your face. You know, And I could see why the you know, the main character of this game, you know, doesn't like her, because she put her daughter through the same thing that, you know, he was put through by his dad by shooting a dog, you know, and she was trying to get her daughter to basically cut the other dude's head off, or the lady's head off. Then she cut the arm off. It was sick. Like, the arm, cut the guy's arm off. That was a badass part. That was like scene of the year, you know, scene maybe last year now of video games. That was badass. I like the villain in this game. Come on, I shot the motherfucker. I don't know. This is ridiculous. But yeah, Far Cry 4 was not a bad game. It had a great, you know, place to explore, all that. The story is what fucking shot it in the foot. Like, it was just awful. Like, the main dude, you're hearing him on a fucking radio every once in a while. You never hardly see him. It's like he's, like, played very small part in a video game. I'd be really surprised if he beat the damn game and he's at the end of it, or they just don't have, or they probably just play the radio and you hear him at the end. You probably fight a fucking radio for all I know. You're probably gonna fight this robotic radio with his voice in it, because that's all you about get with that guy. You hear him on the fucking radio. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, I could see that, the fucking robot fucking radio monster at the end of Far Cry 4. I mean, because the main guy is not in the game at all, but on the radio when you're driving in the car. Maybe his soul is taken over by a radio or something. I don't know. Halfway through the game, maybe you get to see that part of the game, you know, and like it's a cutscene. I can't get past this fucking part for nothing. Nothing. I need health. I need health. I need health. Health would be nice. Let's try again. Oh. Yeah, I can look. Hold on. Wait a second. Is there any health? Oh, here we go. Alright, there we go. You just gotta look around, just like what I didn't do in fucking Evil Within when I beat that last week. I needed help, I had to go back a stage. Alright, we can do this shit now. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you, this is bullshit. Complete bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Yep, the story was awful in Far Cry 4. Weapon will need to play Job Simulator. That's funny. Xenoblade average play time is 60 hours. I'm not buying any games anytime soon, so I take my time with all the games I have sitting here. I beat Monster Hunter. See, I knew you smoked Monster Hunter. I knew you got that one. I knew you got one of those games. But yeah, you used to beat them real fast, so you have to slow them down a little bit. I'll give you that. Ozzy's the one that eats games and then plays them again. Ozzy will play a game like 4 times. I couldn't believe how many times he played damn fucking Hitman. I thought Ozzy was trying to be a level designer for the next game or something. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. The next Hitman, they got Ozzy on the job. He knows what to do wrong, what to do right with that game. He knows the ins and outs of it. Let me get that health down there, so I forgot. Oh, keep going. Alright, we may have got... Oh. Alright. May have got it. Can't go up there, go this one. I think, yep. Oh shit, where do we go, where do we go, where do we go? Definitely don't run short on ammo in this game, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Second, we gotta go this way. I guess we do gotta go that way. Hold on. Oh, no, that's fucking... Where the fuck do we go now? Oh, hang on. Come on, this is a load of shit. Load of shit. Load of shit. Yep, I love Hitman. Huh? Are you using the new Xbox controller you got? Yes, and I like it. Can you play UFC 3 here, buddy? Roman Reigns, why don't you play it on easy? I don't want to play it on easy. I like the challenge. I ain't like these other damn YouTubers that play games on easy so I could be the first one to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though this game's been out a little while. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Okay, here we go. Oh man. You guys would have hated when I played Wolfenstein 2 on Uber. You wouldn't have standed it. Oh. I remember I was playing, I think I said this before, I was talking to RXL and Mr. T. We were all in like Google Hangouts. We were talking for a while. It was like after a podcast. I think we were in there for like six or 8 hours talking. But it took me 6 hours to beat the final boss. That was ridiculous. But you know, when you finally beat it, it's such an awesome feeling. Like when you're actually giving yourself a challenge like that. Man, it's great. It's like when you beat Uncharted or something like crushing, you know, like you're satisfied. I don't know how to say it. I don't like to do it with every game, but you know, some games I used to do that all the time, just playing the hardest difficulty. This one I think would be harder than the last game because I guess it's like Doom. If you die, you have to start over. That's what I heard. I think that's what Ozzy said. Now Uber wasn't like that. It was just super hard. Fucking thing zaps you. Yeah, the UFC streams. I'm gonna do a lot of them. I mean, just like I wanted to play more Wolfenstein. I want to try to get this game beat too. I had it here for a while, and I didn't know it was this good. I'd have played it a while. I knew it was pretty damn good, but I didn't know I liked it this much. Pretty fun. It had some really cool parts in it so far. Oh shit. Oh, damn, I don't know. This part's gonna be a bitch to get through. Ozzy, do you have to fight all these guys, or is there a certain place I gotta go to? Because I ran into that a few times in this game where I could have just rushed through, rushed through the area and I was done with it. Dave, you know Hellblade is coming to the Xbox. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty good for the I mean, it's crazy Crash Bandicoot's coming to the Switch. I can't believe that. That was nuts when I heard that. That is crazy. Let me see something. Alright, we're going to try this a few more times. Ozzy, do I have to kill all these guys, or is there something I just have to get to? It might be an area I have to get to. If I get over here. See, I think I have to get past all these guys. What do you think of the Division 2 and Black Ops 4 being announced? Was it announced? Were they announced officially, or I think the Division 2 is going to be good, Frozen. I mean, I thought the first Division was a good game. I just didn't have nobody to play it with. I played it by myself. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have played it. You would probably like the Division. It's like a game like, I don't know, it's good to, if you have friends to play with, like we get on there and play Pug and stuff, that's fun. I mean, would Pug be? I think Pug would still be fun, but would it be as fun if nobody is playing together? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. I think any game is good as long as you're doing that. But Pug's an extremely good game. But I'm just saying, like Division's really good too, and that's why people like Destiny. They get on there with their 3 buddies and they play. I mean, some people look at it like, oh, it's just you're shooting this. No, they like it's an enjoyment, and the Division is a third person. Basically third person Destiny, I'd say. You know, but it is, if they can do better on the story, oh, that game would be really good. You have to kill the general to stop the alarm. Okay. Where's is that the general's that thing that shot at me, or that thing? Is that him right there, Rousey? Damn. This is gonna be hard, man. Distract an enemy by shooting a silent shot at a nearby surface. Shit, I'm stuck. Hold on. I ain't going back. I think I'm going the wrong way. That thing's getting annoying. I need to kill that thing the most. There we go. We got it. Oh, wait a second. There you go. How the fuck did I get through that part? There we go, got more armor. Can't remember where I... No, that's fucking... Wait a second, did I go... Where the hell is that one place like that? I don't know, I'm fucking lost. Let's see where the hell we are. We gotta go over here somehow. I got lost there for a second. Kill that motherfucker. Is he dead? Hope so. I can't get up on that fucking thing over there. This is ridiculous. Oh, okay. There we go. I think we killed him. Is that the general? Oh, come on. No. The moment when you know you fucked up. It's fucking awful. Fucking awful. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like 2 more tries and I think I'm done. I highly doubt Evil Within and Wolfenstein will get new games announced maybe next year. The General is always hiding somewhere. I think Bethesda will announce a new Elder Scrolls. They haven't. Didn't they announce a new Elder Scrolls? But it just didn't. It wasn't ready. There is a new Elder Scrolls on the way. It just wasn't ready. I think. Am I right or wrong? I thought it was a few years back. They said it just wasn't ready. It was basically in development or something. Oh shit. Ah. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's awful. I hope they announce a new, maybe they'll announce another, Fallout, or I don't know. Yeah, I think, well, I didn't think The Evil Within 2 would be out as fast as it was. I don't think Wolfenstein, I'd have to agree with Pros. I don't think they have Wolfenstein and Evil Within another one anytime soon, I don't think. Like, I don't think it'd be anytime soon. I mean, we already seen 2 of them recently of each one. Evil Within faster than the other one. Oh, this part's so ridiculous. Possibly. Are you gonna get the new consoles when they come out, Frozen? Or are you buying you're buying the PS5 Pro? You said, I think earlier. I don't remember. Remember in Discord, I think you said that. You said you were actually gonna get a regular one and a Pro. You got one for the living room, one for your bedroom. I think that's what you said. You said you're going straight Sony Pony next generation. Good, we got that motherfucker. There you go. We gotta go find some health. Health, where are you? Yes. Alright. That gun was fucking worthless. worthless. Osley's definitely on board. I know he's buying the Pro. Maybe with the new consoles. No. Yeah, you are Frozen. You're a day one adapter. You're Sony pony. You're Sony or nothing. We know we know how you roll. I'm personally not buying a new console in 2019. I won't. I don't think these consoles. I'll be honest with you. I like this year, like last year's. Like I thought last year was really good for games. But I still don't feel these systems have gave me enough yet. The only thing I've gotten out of them is UFC and I've gotten Pug. That's it. Like I got the Evil Within and Alien Isolation. I mean, this generation, that's not really enough to remember a generation by. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the other generations, all the great games that you got in a generation, and you mean to tell me they're just because they fucked up and didn't make strong enough consoles, and then they come out with even stronger consoles, but you know where they fucked up, where they got to keep this shit going, is because now they got an ecosystem where it's very unbalanced, because you got like the Xbox X that could probably push Pug really good, just like the PC. But then you have the console like I have, that I'm not the stupid fucker out going out there and buying an X and spending more money and giving Microsoft more money. I'm just not. But the S and the original one is holding that game back. And you know what the problem with the servers are? The problem is they have to make it to where the fucking other system can run it too. And that's what the other two systems. If they had just the X running it, yeah, that motherfucker would run that shit all day and then some. But it's because they have to have that parity bullshit, which I think they should have just kept the consoles the way they are. And then if they were saying in 2019 that they're dropping new consoles, I would totally agree with that. At like end of 2019, because then they, didn't fucking milk everybody. But what they're doing with these, whoever bought the Pro, if you didn't have I can understand if you didn't have a PlayStation. Okay, it's understandable. But if you're one of them idiots that went out there and bought a Pro and had a PS4, I'm sorry, you got fucking rooked if that news is correct. You got fucking taken for a ride. I mean, I'm just saying, unless your shit broke, or you didn't have a PS4, I can understand that. But if you already had one perfectly working and you went out and bought that shit, and that shit's true in 2019, oh god, they took people for a ride. Those people for a fucking ride ain't the word. Sony's laughing all the way to the bank. All I want for E3 2019 is Ubisoft to announce a new Splinter Cell game. That's all I want. That's all Ozzy wants. Ozzy and his Splinter Cell and his Hitman. Splinter Cell is a very good game. So is Hitman. I like the new Hitman. I'm with you on the new Hitman. I didn't play it 5 times, but I did like it the time I played it. A lot of people were against it because it was released in episodes, but I thought it was a pretty good game. I mean, yeah, they were taking people for a ride with that game, but I mean, did they really though? It wasn't. I don't think it came out to be a full $60, And it was a good game. It was fun waiting every month or whatever for the new episodes. Every episode was good. Damn, I can't get past this part. PS4, PS5, and PS5 Pro in 2019 and 2022 and other PlayStation. I don't know. You gotta think too. You gotta take that with a grain of salt. That whole 2019, but there was some information that came out. There was dev kits set out, so I don't know. I think the reason they have to do that though is because they have the systems. All the systems. Even though they made these upgraded systems, it's still holding. They're holding the older systems are holding the upgraded systems back. It's kind of crazy if you ask me, but that would be my opinion on why shit's going the way it is. I could see 2020 new consoles, but I don't know. 2019, that's a little too soon. They're becoming like cell phones. They're just ripping you off. Alright, we're going to do this 3 more times. I'll go retro gaming. If the industry gets worse, it's getting pretty bad. I mean, I would just go with what I would do is find a game like PUBG or something and just get fully invested into it. Just play that all the time, or just stick to my UFC. I don't have to just keep throwing money away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Yeah, I'll buy your console, but that's all I'm buying. Buying that in a game, maybe once or twice a year. You know, I'll buy a game. I won't go crazy. I won't spend the money I was, but I'm not gonna go out and buy all the systems no more. They could have that. But I don't know. That's if gaming goes that way, which it looks like it is. I just don't think we got enough this generation to be already jumping to another generation. This was definitely a mistake generation. They made a mistake on this one. And you know who's paying for it? The consumer. You and me and everybody else in the chat that games. It's crazy that people pay thousands of dollars for cell phones. Yes, it is nuts. It's fucking insane. And they'll say, oh, well, I have a plan. Bullshit. You are paying on that phone. I don't want to hear nothing about it like that. I don't want to hear nothing about your plan. You are giving those cell phone companies your money over and over and then some. They just don't give $1,000 phones away and not expect you to make a payment on it or something. There's always something. There's always a catch at the end of the day. I just don't buy it when people say that shit. This fucker in the sky is getting me again. This part is nuts. The new Galaxies are trying to beat Apple. They are only 700 compared to 1,000 iPhone X. That's just nuts. Did you ever think you'd see the day when a cell phone was $1,000? Health would be nice. Oh, I hate when you get stuck on parts like this. I can't stand it. Oh shit, man. Hail to the power of the machine. Alright, we're gonna do it this time. I feel it, guys. I feel it, I feel it. I feel it coming on. Here we go. No holding back. Dave's had enough style. We're gonna go all out on it. Alright, thank you. Got that fucking thing. Is there any health in here? I thought I seen some health. Oh, come on. Where is help when you need it? they give you enough fucking ammo, man. That is not going to be enough to do what I want to do. What guns do I have? No. Oh, come on, every time. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? This is fucking bullshit. I am almost just about done with this shit. I still use it to this day, my Samsung Galaxy S3. I don't blame you, Ozzy. You gotta do what you gotta do. If phones aren't important, see, I use a phone a lot, but I still ain't gonna give them my arm and my leg for a phone. Most I've ever spent on a cell phone, like recently, is $300. That's with a case and stuff. I mean, I spent, I think it was like 200 on 200. It was 200 on the phone. That's a lot. I mean, to me, that's a lot. I think that's ridiculous. Just too much. I was a little bit over 200. You had the tax. But it's just ridiculous. This part's driving me nuts. I just want this part to be beat. Yo, Jack, move. Are you there? Jack, move. Are you there? I had a note too that kept dropping calls because it kept crashing. Mine, the screen was just, it had a mind of its own. It was getting worse. And like one night I was on the phone talking to somebody and it clicked and my mom's on the phone. I'm like, I didn't even hit the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? But the screen was just moving. And something like with the iPhone 6 Pluses, they had screen disease, I found, you know. But I don't know. I tried to actually fix it. I took it apart and stuff. I mean, it was shot. It wasn't working. It got to the point where it wasn't working at all. Like it was the only thing. Like every time I rebooted the phone, I did everything they said. You know, I emptied out my memory. I reset the phone. I reset this. The only thing I didn't do was a total reformat, but I don't think that would have mattered. But I tried to do this thing that somebody was suggesting. If you have like, it sounded like I had what the hell is it called? It's called touch disease or something that's on the phone. Dave, Xbox gamer tag. Yo, Jack. My gamer tag is just Dave's had enough, just regular. It's just Dave's had enough, see? Right here. It's just Dave's had enough, just regular. No 187. But yes, so I tried to do this thing and then I got it apart and all the fucking screws, putting it back, I was halfway putting it back. I said, fuck this shit, putting it back together. I said, I'm just gonna get a new phone. I said, I don't really have the money to be doing this, but I'm not dealing with this shit. And I don't know if Apple would have, I didn't have a warranty on it, so, you know, I didn't have my receipt either anymore, so, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't bitch with Apple about it. I don't know. It was a load of shit. I just was not happy. It had me kind of down, to be honest, because I just really could not spend that money, but I can't go without a phone, so. I don't know. It's just crazy. Just a bunch of bullshit, man. I would have never gotten the controllers if I knew my phone was in there. Of course that goes after. But I got a deal on that. It wasn't that bad. Wasn't and I got them under warranty. I got my phone under warranty. I got 2-year warranties on everything. This part is ridiculous. I just don't feel me beating this part. Get an Obama phone. Yeah, you get like how many minutes? Like nothing. Obama phone. You ever see him make the song, the Obama phone? That's a funny ass song. Alright guys, we're giving it 3 more tries and I'm done. Here we go. This fucking thing. Good, got your ass. Got your ass. Got your ass. Oh shit, I fucked up though. I should have went and got the health. Yo, my brother has a Trump phone. It's good. Oh, I'm sure it is decent. It's not a bad phone. I mean, I was thinking, to be honest with you guys, I've been broke lately. I almost went back to a flip phone, but I was like, I can't do no damn flip phone. So I got a deal on a Samsung, I think it's a J7. It reminds me of like, you know, my buddy's 6 that he had the Samsung 6. It's like that. It's like $100. Wasn't bad. It's one of the straight talk ones, but it's not a bad phone. I actually like it, to be honest with you. It's not a bad phone. I actually enjoy it. I don't think it's that bad. I've had ones like these before, like the Galaxy Suit or whatever. But they said it's pretty decent. The reviews I've seen on it. Some people didn't like. You know, some people had their issues just like anybody else, but not a bad phone. And I got it in shorts. If anything happens to it, I could just get another one. So, or get something for that price or whatever. I was talking. Well, RXL made a lot of sense the other night when he was talking. I was talking to him, like, cause he said he had the more expensive phones, and they don't none of these phones are designed to last long. They're designed, like somebody said this to me a while ago, at a case, like where you buy cases for your phone. They said all phones are designed to fucking break, and they are. You get like a year out of them. That's what you get. Like, no, I'm saying now Ozzy's case, he's gotten some more time out of it. But a lot of these newer phones are designed to break, you know? That's just how they're designed. If I got a solid year of this one, or 2 years, I'd be happy, you know? 2 years I'd like to get, but that ain't gonna happen. If I got a year and a half, I'd be happy at least. But like RXL says, he don't go for those crazy phones. You can get prepaid deals now where they got all kinds of phones that, you know, you can even get the good ones if you want, like the Galaxy 8s and everything. You get them on, but you're gonna pay through the fucking nose. I'm going with a halfway decent phone and be alright. It does what I want, does my YouTube, does the stuff I want, like the different apps, like, you know, Skype and shit like that, and Discord stuff. And, you do Twitch. I mean, my phone can do everything else can do, you know. It's actually just as good as my fucking iPhone 6 in a way, like from when I've been using it, but that could change. You never know. Month or two later, it could change. You never know. Maybe the phone will slow down, but they said the battery life's really good on this phone, and that's something that I always like, is good battery life. Like my iPad Mini 2, the battery life on that was fucking awesome. Now my iPad, I had an iPhone 5S. The battery life on that was really good. The iPhone 6 battery life, it was alright. You know, it wasn't the best battery life, but it wasn't bad either. You know, I did like the battery life. But some people claimed the battery life, they didn't like it with Apple's. Well, I had a Samsung Galaxy S3, same one that Ozzy has, you know, and the battery life on that got pretty bad after a while. And then one day that broke when I was helping one of my friends. She had She was in her boyfriend's car and ended up, like, doing something. I don't know what it was. She ended up, like, getting a flat tire, called in the morning, and I was changing her tire, and my Galaxy S3 was in my back pocket, and I didn't have the case on that day. I woke up half asleep in the morning. It's like, I think I was just, like, streaming, and I fucking went to sleep. And she called, woke me up, and I fucking went over there, and it was in my back pocket, and I was on the lug nut, fucking, like, it was just stuck. It was just, the lug nut was stuck, so I grabbed the fender, and I, you know, got on the tire iron and pushed down, and there slips out my phone right out my back pocket without the case on. Just so happened that morning I had the case off, because I took it off that night because the case was doing some bullshit, and there it goes. That was the end of that phone. It cracked, and there's Dave doing a good deed. Gets his phone broke. That was fun. But the Galaxy 3 was a good phone. I have to admit, the Samsung Galaxy 3 was a good phone. I almost got the 4, but then I ended up switching to iPhone and got the 5S. That's my first tried iPhones. And I had the iPad Mini 2, which I liked a lot, and I still have it to this day, still kicking. It's a very good tablet. But I don't dislike Apple, but have that experience. You know, I didn't have that phone, but I got that in August. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. What is Apple's warranty? I still have the phone over there, but I did take it apart. That's the only bad thing. What's their warranty? Do I need a receipt, or I should have looked more into? I was so upset the phone broke. I don't even want to talk about it. I really, to be honest with you, it gets me mad every time I think about it. It was very upsetting. But, guys, I think I'm going to try this one more time, and I got to go to sleep because I got to work in the morning. Unfortunately. Let's shoot that damn fucking thing. Pissing me off. Alright. Let's see. What are you doing, Tito? Lay down. What are you doing? Where is help when you need it? Oh, can't there be like a speck of health somewhere? Oh, there we go. I knew it was here somewhere. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta be more health than this. What's over here? That's always shit, right? Just seen it. Now it's gone. Where the fuck they go? Oh, Frozen. I watched Jessica Jones. I like that. Jessica Jones season 2 is out. Anybody that likes Jessica Jones, one of the best shows on Netflix for like superhero shit. I'd say that. Well, The Punisher being the best. You know, I'd say Jessica Jones is top. I think I like Daredevil. I think I like Jessica Jones more than Daredevil. That's just me. But I do like Daredevil. I'd say they're tied. You know, I like them about the same. Isn't there a guy over there I was shooting at? I guess he disappeared. Alright, now we gotta... but Jessica Jones season 2 is out. Watch episode 1. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, he slides? I didn't know that. Oh, it's a flamethrower. I didn't know that. Please have health. Please have health. Please have health. Please have health. Any health anywhere? Yes, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Alright, I know where to go. Oh, I'm going here.
All along to the state building.
We did it, guys.
Caroline, you help light the way.
Oh shit, what is that? I thought they were like pigs, or I couldn't see them rotated. I play on a smaller TV. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's fucking Nazi dogs. Damn it, this was fun playing it. Oh yeah, it stopped. Sucks it don't work. I don't want to. Not in the league lately. Whenever you're in a bad mood, you don't want to do a lot of shit. It sucks. I'm not in a terrible mood, but I am. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I haven't been in the best mood lately. Let's see if we kill these fuckers. They run around with flashlights. Oh! Disintegrated. Kind of like the laser gun. Oh shit, a gator! Holy shit! That is so fucking cool! What the fuck? I was not expecting that. That is awesome. That kind of, I mean, it's not exactly like it, but you ever play Medal of Honor when you're in the boat and the gator jumps at the guy? It's like a you know, like kind of like a cutscene. And then you ever play Resident Evil where you shoot the gator in the sewer in Resident Evil? I think it was Resident Evil 2. I love that shit. That shit's awesome. Have a lot of you guys ever seen alligators and stuff? I used to live in Florida. You're always near gators. One night, I'll tell you a story. I was drunk as shit. And I was partying. And we used to have this place that was kind of by like a wooded area. You know, it was out in Gilbert Park. And I ended up stepping on a dead gator. And I jumped fucking pretty high. It was fucking crazy. Like, it was dead, luckily. But I stepped on it. I stepped on not his tail, you know, but he was dead. That's enough to make you shit your pants. But then one time I was with some friends and they were jumping in the water, and you're on you're on like a dock where you jump in and swim, and there was a gator not too far away, and you could see the gator. You could usually tell by how big a gator is by their snout. But the gator is a pretty big one. Probably like, not real big, probably like 6 foot. You know, something about my size. You know, it's tall, you know. And the gator, it was a little ways away, but still, it'd be scary. When you jump in the water, we said, oh shit, a gator. Like, you seen it, and its head just went under. Got the fuck out of there as fast as he could. But I like alligators. I think they're pretty cool. Crocodiles are more vicious. They're a good movie with the crocodile is watch Dark Water. That's a true based on true events. That crocodile is vicious. See, crocodiles will they're very aggressive and will go after you. Alligators usually won't fuck with you if you're smaller, if you're bigger than them, like they, you know, size wise, like tall, like length. But if you are smaller or whatever, then they will, you know. That was fucking wild. Where the hell did that part happen? That was so cool. I was in here. That was fucking awesome. Oh yeah, so you disintegrate that motherfucker. so crazy. I like that part. That was neat. I have to say that was.
Damn. Should have listened to Bombate.
That was wild. I like that part. I guess the guy must have told me to go the other way. But yeah, I do have to stop playing, damn it. Pretty wild. What time was it? Yep, Dave's gotta quit. Guys, I love playing tonight. I'm gonna actually quit right here. Save it. Very good game. Awesome. I'd love to keep playing. It's very fun. Manhattan. Okay, we're making some progress. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody in the stream. Frozen Magma, Aussie Sly Gamer, Pumpkinhead. I just say, sorry, man, I gotta get off, buddy. What's up, Pumpkin? I was playing some Wolfenstein 2 again. Not sure if I'll keep these streams. I might keep doing this. I'm not sure. I might keep the topic and chat thing. We'll see how it goes. Dave's topic and game. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's something different. Something, no, it's something different for streaming. I mean, it's like kind of the same, but something different, just themed. But it was good chatting with you guys. Callie, they brick them on purpose to make more money. Yes, they do. Apple charges like $200 for a new screen. Oh. But shout out to all you guys, Callie, Frozen, Ozzy, Pumpkinhead. Resurrection was here earlier. One of my most loyal subscribers lately. He's been really good. Like all of you guys. You guys are my loyal subscribers lately too. But Jack moved begging. I don't know. He's been on it lately. Just like Pumpkinhead and a lot of you guys, like, you know, but I don't know who he is. He's a man of mystery, but he's always here. He's always chatting. I gotta give him a shout out. He's been very supportive like you guys, and I've always gave you guys a lot of shout too. I gotta show him a little bit of notice, you know, just like you guys. Dave UFC, he wants UFC. You're funny, but yeah, all you guys are really good. I appreciate everything you do for the channel and always will. You're my loyal subscribers. And a new loyal subscriber is Jack Move Bacon. Shout out to you, buddy, and everybody in chat. All right, guys, great stream. See you soon. All right, later, guys.